Hi there, this is Benjamin again, and on this particular YouTube blog I will be doing a sort of like a review on the Kawasaki Ninja I did, you know, the clear green one. I'm just going to be basically doing a marks out of 25 for 4 different sections. I'll give you those sections in a minute. And basically what I'll be doing, excuse me, I've just got to get rid of this, is saying what I think of them. The first is build quality, ding, and the second is, you know what, I forgot. Well, the first is build quality, the second is I don't remember. Remember, cost. So, value for money. Third is instructions, and fourth is basically the detail. So out of those I will be giving like I say, points out of 25. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to go over to the bench, because that's where I've got the bike set up at the moment, and I'll just give about a 5-minute review or something like that. Okay, so see you over at the bench. Hello again, and here we are at the bench with the Kawasaki. Now, I must admit, with this Kawasaki, I really enjoyed myself building the actual bike, and I would say it's a pretty good representation. And as you can see here, the decals are rather good on the bike overall. As you can see, the representation of the engine being through slightly opaque fairing is a good, nice touch. And I wasn't displeased with this bike at all. It was just a pity that it had to build up to come to an end. The details, if I just zoom in here, the detail on the exhaust pipe, as you can see, is extraordinarily good. Even going so far down as inside here and then up just about there. Again, the front of the bike is very well represented. Sorry. I've never been keen on that ram air intake there, just under the headlights, but still, there you go. The rear end, I'll just turn the bike around here a minute. The rear end is a pretty good representation of the bike. I did have a problem with the rear seat cover. Well, other than that, it wasn't too bad. Now, we'll just spin it around here gently, and here's the other side. Again, the decals are nicely presented. The only thing I wasn't really happy with was the wing mirrors. They seem to just lower the quality down and just put some stickers on, which for Tamiya was a bit half-assed. You know, it seemed like they just didn't bother that much, but there you go. And here's the chain. Now the chain on this thing is a sort of like a really nicely presented. If you can get the colour right, it's pretty good. And there's the rest of it. So there's the bike in general. Turn it around again, so you can see it more or less okay from head on. And there we are. So I really do like them front lights. So yeah, that's the bike in general. So I'll now give my marks on my 4 categories. So we get back to the desk. Hello, it's me again. Well, with that little tiny bit of a review, I will now give my marks. Now, first of all, the build. Now, it's a Tamiya kit. The build was exquisite, easy in parts. The only criticism I do have is that sometimes the build where you put things isn't exactly clear. However, other than that, I will give the build 24 out of 25. Absolutely fantastic. Now the cost. Now, the cost of this kit normally, depending where you get it from, is it can range anywhere from about £18 to about £30. I didn't pay that at all. I paid approximately £15–16, but then again the kit was used, but the parts were in there. All the parts were in there, thank goodness. So I have to do the review on what I paid, and that'll have to be top marks 25. Instructions. Now the instruction sheet, 1 or 2 parts weren't exactly clear, so overall I would have to give it 21 out of 25. It's not a bad score, but there's just a few minor things on it which didn't go too well, but apart from that, it's very good instruction. So that's that score. And last of all, details. Now the detail is immaculate in this kit, as the build is, and the cost obviously, but the build and the detail in this kit are immense. You can't fault it. Being a Tamiya kit, Tamiya are possibly second to none when it comes to details, going even down to the immense rivets. So you'll have to give them a maximum of 25 out of 25. So all in all, I give this kit, in my own preference, you may agree, you may disagree, 95 out of 100. So at the moment, it's the top kit. I may do another review of a kit. It may not be a motorbike, it may be a car, maybe figures, what have you. But for the moment, this Tamiya kit of the Kawasaki Ninja, I give 95 out of 100. Highly recommend it. Highly enjoyable kit. Immensely brilliant on the fairing. Overall, you won't be disappointed with this kit. So that's the end of this first review. If you like it, leave a comment. If you think the kit's worth more than 95 points, leave a comment too. But my own preference, I enjoyed the kit, 95 out of 100. So that's enough for me for now. So I'll catch you later. Bye.